Well, it's just amazing how one little idea, we always think to ourselves, oh, I can't make a difference, it's just me as an individual. Well, one idea can turn into a big idea, and that's exactly what we're talking about with my next guest. I am joined by Judit Marton. She has helped with a team that you've now built around you, though, created this incredible 2-concert series in support of Ukraine. Let's talk, first of all, Judit, how that small idea came to this larger idea.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you for allowing me to speak to you and to the Ottawa community overall. So how this started was that I have a daughter who lives in Poland, and what was happening is I would be so stressed out watching the news and seeing all the horrific things that were happening in Ukraine. And because Poland is so close, as a mother, of course, I'm nervous. So it got to the point where my blood pressure got really, really high. I had to see a cardiologist. And it was just a bad situation. And one night I thought, you know what, this is silly. Why not, instead of being nervous and just kind of hurting myself, why don't I do something, take all that energy and make it into something good? So as a violinist, I decided to contact some of my friends who are also musicians. And I said, hey, would you consider playing with me? Maybe we could just go to the Byward Market and put out a hat and get some money. And that little idea became a big idea, because as soon as I started talking to my friends, they said, hey, why don't we put together a quartet? And then I started talking to others, and they said, well, we have friends who are a duo and a trio. And I have a friend who's a bandurist. And I have, a friend who would love to speak, and it just grew to what it is today. And today it's grown to be 2 concerts, one on May 7th at 2 o'clock at Lansdowne and one on May 8th at 2 o'clock at the Byward Market. And
it's incredible. I mean, you and I spoke on City News earlier, and it's just incredible how many people. And I mean, it's no surprise to me, Judit. This community is just amazing in the way that they step up all the time. So let's talk about those 2 concerts. So walk me through the Saturday lineup, what you have planned.
So on Saturday at Lansdowne, beginning at 2, we have a variety of there's Ukrainian-themed musicians. So we're playing a string quartet. We have a double violin and accordion trio. We have a violin and a guitar duo as well. And we have speakers. We have a special guest, which is Vashil Popodiak. He's to be our virtuoso violinist. He's from the Ukraine. We still have to confirm that, because there may be some illness that may cause him not to be able to attend.
Okay.
But it will be a beautiful concert. Visually, it will be beautiful. All our sets, our flowers, our flags, even the venues have all been donated by local corporations, businesses, and by the Byward Market and Lansdowne as well. So that's Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday for Mother's Day.
Sunday's a bit bigger, right? Sunday's an even bigger I understand you have some choirs involved in Sunday's concert.
We do. So we have the Ukrainian Orthodox Church Choir. We also have the Ukrainian Men's Choir. It's called Accord, and they're the ones who sang at the Sens game. We also have something called Kozelhanki, and I'm probably saying it wrong, but they're a Ukrainian folk singers. There's 6 Ukrainian folk singers who are all dressed up in Ukrainian clothing. Just a beautiful, beautiful visual, beautiful, powerful songs. And I have to say that for both of these events, the finale is going to be not just breathtaking, but very powerful. So I encourage all to attend. It's free. And so if you can donate, of course, that's what we're there. That's what we'd like to do. But even if you can't, just come and support us. Be there and show your support.
So you mentioned free, the concerts being free, of course, but you are encouraging people to donate. So on site, I imagine you're looking for cash donations, Judith, on site?
Yes, we are. We have cash donations. We also have a GoFundMe page that is linked directly to the Canada-Ukraine Foundation. So that means that whenever you give through GoFundMe, it goes straight to the Canada-Ukraine Foundation, and they will provide you with tax receipts as well.
Excellent. And just before I run out of time, I want to mention as well that you're challenging corporations and businesses out there. Expand on that challenge. What are you looking for?
So our goal is $100,000 to raise $100,000 for this cause. So I'm reaching out to all corporations and saying, businesses, come and donate. Let us reach that goal. Let us make that difference. Like, we're already making a difference with the community, what they've done to date, but let's make that difference so that we can really help Ukraine, help them, help the people there, help the people here, to get through this really awful war that's happening right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Judith, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. And thanks for, helping put this together, and to everybody that's involved. It's just been incredible how quickly it's come together. I should mention, everybody, like as Judith just described, it's volunteers, the musicians, and food is coming in. And I mean, you name it, people have stepped up to help. Again, May 7th at Lansdowne, and then May the 8th at the Byward Market, 2 fabulous concerts. And because we're talking about Ukraine and the war, I want to just mention to everybody at home, on Friday, we're doing another special edition of Ukrainian Profile here on Rogers TV. You can tune in at 6 p.m. for that. We'll be back with more right after this, right here on Rogers TV.